let me say something about different types of leadership. There is not just one type of leadership, maybe contrary to what most people feel or think. There are at least 4 types of leadership. Firstly, there is direct leadership of people that perform tasks, people that work. So the sales manager managing, leading the sales reps. Direct people management. And there is this very specific, mostly operational, somewhat tactical, but mostly operational set of skills that need to be learned and need to be practiced and need to be thought of and executed. Then the next step is basically when you start managing managers, when you start to lead managers. And then, of course, it becomes a little less operational because you can't move yourself in their position. You have to let people manage people. Yeah. So basically now it becomes more tactical, it becomes more strategic, and it requires another set of skills. Skills that, once again, nice if you are so-called born with them, but normally are simple skills that you can learn at the moment you know that they need to be learned, that you need to acquire them. That would be the second level of leading, of managing people. The third level would be in a general management role, that you're basically managing people that are have a responsibility for a certain function, be that logistics, production, sales, whatever. That manage a whole function with a lot of people, with a lot of managers and middle managers. And there, once again, combining, building a team of different functions is yet another skill, yet another way of leading, another way of managing. And it's not that I am proposing that we should always build all sorts of hierarchical organizations, not at all. But it's basically being aware that certain roles are fundamentally different from other roles. The last and fourth level of leadership would be supervisory roles. So a supervisory board, not leading but guiding or checking or co-creating the strategic direction of the company together with the executive board. Once again, almost no comparison with what the sales manager does with the sales reps, or even what the general manager is doing with his management team. So to be aware of your role is one of the essentials for good leadership. And so also before accepting a role, it is really essential to grasp what are the ins and outs, what's basically needed for this specific role. And it is as if you are sort of juggling hats, that you would say, oh, wait a minute, I'm now chairing a meeting, chairman meeting hat. And but now we're basically trying to work with one or two management teams. And so to being aware of what sort of hats you can or should be wearing, and that is not always, well, I only have one hat, it may be different hats, is essential to basically become a successful leader. And once again, what I just said, nice if you're talented, but it's basically it's not a mysterious gift. Leadership is a set of skills that you can dedicate yourself to learn.